electricity, section 9.1, entitled Franchise Granted to Central Louisiana Electrical Company. And this is Cleco, and this is Mr. Ron Smith. He's supposed to be here tonight, and he's supposed to be bringing us a little money tonight. And this is a 30-year franchise agreement between the town and Cleco. They're doing it, it's up in 17, I think is what he told me. They wanted to do it a little early, so he had made he's coming to net with us, and he was here at the last month's meeting. So he'll be here tonight. That's the first item on our public hearing. If there are any questions about it, it's open to the public now. 15 minutes. Somebody got a question, I know.
Yes, when I win the lottery.
When you win the lottery?
Yeah.
He wants to win.
Oh, I don't know. You got to buy a ticket for that first before you win. You buy tickets for that?
No.
Well, I don't buy those. I guess I won't win.
And she'll advise him. I'm just hoping she'll donate.
No, we're going to keep on doing
Yeah, he's coming in tonight.
It's just
6 o'clock regularly.
Well, how are you doing, Linda?
Yeah.
Linda?
You don't want to do
Miss Linda, Mark Doctor.
Linda, how are you doing?
I'm tired. I went with Myrna Cooney this morning, and I guess I had a good day down there. It don't take me very long, but they loaded me down with shrimp and pork sausage.
That's good.
Every time I go down there and work, I go once a month. And they gave me 2 recliner chairs, and I ain't got room for them, so I give them to the girls. One of them took one, and the other one took the other.
What deal is that? What deal is that?
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I know, but how does that come about? What do you go down there to do?
Every time I go down there, but she's always been real good to me. They're good people.
Yeah.
It's a shame they don't live uptown. They'd be good community people.
And how's Larry doing?
They're doing fine. I saw him today at the luncheon at the Methodist Church. I said he lives right down the road, but I never see him. So I saw him today.
Actually, sat down and talked we was talking 45 minutes.
He enjoyed it, I think.
I think it was an enjoyable prayer.
Yeah.
Most times we looked at on the run or.
He stays busy because helping Donnie with her mother.
Right.
Yeah, that's bad.
There's shoots and breeze.
I think he picks at Miss Billman all the time. Pulls trips on her and stuff like that, trying to cheer her up. Her short-term memory is gone altogether.
Yeah. Oh yeah, between her and those grandkids out there, they keep really busy.
Yeah. I think somebody raised it that way, because I like to remember things that happened long ago. All right, kids, slow down. You're moving too fast, you're gonna fall.
I'm afraid they think I'm old.
You was talking about this money. Can that be used for anything, or?
Going in the general fund. But just expense for the town.
That's good. That's very good.
Every bit's better than nothing.
Exactly.
When you get free money, you say, hey,
I thought you explained it
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
but that's standard procedure. But I thought you did a good job of explaining
Yeah.
What really gonna be good at 18, when the sewer plant paid off. That's really, really gonna be good.
I know what everybody did.
Since 1978.
Yeah.
Well, has there been problems with the sewer plant? The water in my commode looks yellow,
you can flush it every
but
day.
not all the time. I didn't get to flush it.
Oh, that was.
It's just now and then, but it's just in the
Yeah,
commode.
mine's like that once in a while. I think it's just because we set them up, maybe don't flush them as often as. We don't use
We've
them.
had several water leaks there lately. And certainly we get
And when they cut them back up, you know,
Right there, 389, that same road, it cost church off there, wet for a
Yeah.
couple of months now.
I filled the washing machine up, and I looked at that, and that water was fine.
Yeah, it's probably just set in that commode.
Yeah.
It don't really matter, it's all going in the sewer anyway.
Yeah.
Now, David, we still got that other electric company here in town too, haven't we?
Yes, sir, Go-Kart Electric, they just check every month, every month they get there.
And
I haven't heard anything about the franchise bill, you know, I don't
I
know.
think that was just taking over everything.
You're in wheelchair now.
I'm not showing y'all, I'm sitting up here because I can't hear.
We did get a new,
I can't do this.
I'm sitting up here.
And then I let it in.
Yeah, but you need to be in wheelchair.
Pretty good.
Yeah, anything else?
Oh, sure.
I got behind. How are you doing today?
All right, how are you?
Stay on top?
How was lunch?
I was.
That's good.
Good.
What are you? Oh, I'm making it.
Went around and thanked everybody.
They have those every month.
Pretty good hot
Yes, it was. I'm sure that the lady who came to the bank.
What I heard. You got to make lunch.
I thought you
Ooh, I wouldn't begin to know how to make hot.
I get it.
The one that was up
Oh,
here.
yeah. But even I don't come this in. But I
Well, we don't bother being bad.
couple ones.
And mine,
I
guess they
Doing all right.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm a chicken. That's all I can say. Been out there right there.
Yeah, my back is on.
This lady
No, it is staying.
No, I didn't feed you. Feed you said, I just took some of the food over there.
It was good. It was good.
I just can't have that. I don't know, that's what happened, I had that hip surgery, but I've got that on. I can say, I'm sick of it. Oh, I had an appointment on
Do what? No, why? They family friends. Next time they going next week.
I think right now we have 60%.
my doctor, she ordered an ultrasound on my leg, and I had that done. I was afraid maybe I might have had some blockage.
Yeah.
Didn't have any, but it's just my leg was when I walked. And I
He's wanting to come back after his
Hey, ain't no hope.
No, you don't never give up hope. If you give up hope, you done lost the battle. Everything.
I just told them I was ready to go. Oh, where did I ready to go? Oh,
This morning Weaver was there, I was like,
But I just think that one to keep it on from here to this, it's already cold. Well, I'm trying that.
Tried that for one time.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that.
You on the road?
I got you down here.
You covered.
I know what to read.
Have one piece of paper made at one time and then an additional piece of paper another time.
The chief, Cardi made you, she don't stop the video around. You was bothering me.
Yes, sir. Till I don't, that man right there will.
All right.
I won't know that.
He knows if you
No.
or not.
Look like a proud mother there.
Very proud, still, no. That's everywhere. Y'all call each other. Y'all call each other, carry cans around.
She brought this corner. And your supper's in my car. See, and supper's in the car.
This is a busy week this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, coconut.
You're going what?
Yeah, summer.
Yeah, we on the
I
coast.
love.
Well, they got-
So I don't say today, yeah, it's a, actually.
I just like trying.
You got it, Spanish style? Yeah, all those over. Yeah, you can use your straw.
Pretty fancy cans.
Yeah, and you can close it.
I will be in back there
Yeah,
Friday,
you get.
but I'll have myself.
You pack them all, start there.
She told me she was going to be in Baton Rouge the rest of this week. I said, I'll have my cell phone, and she said, I will too. You better
Okay, our
call
15
her.
minutes up on our first item on the public hearing. Our second one we're going into tonight is amending chapter 19 entitled zoning, section 19.19 entitled non-conforming uses. Paragraph 2, by amending paragraph 2, it will allow for a non-conforming structure to be altered, improved, or reconstructed to exceed 10% of the value of the building structure unless the building structure is changed to a conforming use. And what this is about is the housing authority, and I'm going to let Miss Debbie Dahl, since she's here tonight, tell you a little bit about that. And that relieves, under the ordinance, for renovation, they're going to do to not make them 10%, they can go above 10% on renovation of the housing authority. Miss Debbie, you want to impound on this a little bit?
We have turned in a tax credit application for, we hope, massive improvements, rehabilitation of the housing authority. If the tax credit application is approved, we are looking at hopefully a $9 million renovation, which it needs it. This will enable us to have clearance as far as zoning for our application.
This was looked at by Mr. Welder, our town attorney, and this is his recommendation before we bring it back tonight under public hearing for any discussion upon it. And I think you must all be here tonight to, if any questions, maybe we can ask them pertaining to the housing authority. And do they have a ballpark figure when this might start? next year or the following year?
They anticipate if it's approved, by the time you get through the closing, the paperwork and all of that, jump through the hoops, if everything is approved and we are awarded the tax credits, we hope to begin renovations at the end of next year,
Yeah, next
2016.
year. That'd be great.
They say it usually takes a year for the
Yeah.
process from start to finish.
We've got the town, this had nothing to do with this housing authority, but their lift station up on 110 up here, we've been in over a year with it, and it hasn't even went to the planning stage yet. So it takes time to get all this paperwork, permits, and engineering, planning, everything. It don't happen overnight, but you are on board for improvement, so that's a big plus right there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And along with our lift station, it will come about. I don't know if it'll be this year, it might be next year, but it's in the works, that's all I can tell you. So, we have a grant for it.
Well, we understand if we're not approved for the 9% tax credit, they'll automatically roll over the application for the 4%, which will cut what we want to do, but we're still looking for improvements.
Debbie, well, I was wondering what kind of improvements did you want to make?
We are anticipating installing new sewer lines, new water lines, central heat and air, new flooring, insulation. We're going to rewire, new sheetrock, new cabinets.
Basically everything.
Everything. The structures are good and solid. There isn't anything wrong with our structures as far as the brick walls and the cement foundation. But basically what we're going to do, if we end up with enough money, is go in and completely gut them and start from the outside wall and make everything new. It will be brought completely up to date. They will have washers and dryers, garbage disposals, like I said, central heat and air, new cabinets. So they will be able to compete in this day and age market for rentability.
Well, one thing you might want to keep in mind, and again, I noticed this when I went over there a while back and mentioned it to the person in the office. It is the main section. I think it's section A, and there is no place to get up on the sidewalk
Right.
for shares.
Everything will be brought up to code as far as handicap accessibility.
Yeah, ADA standards
Yes.
too. Okay.
So we should be able to see a vast improvement in a lot of areas.
Will there be any landscaping done?
Now that, I'm not gonna, my main concern is bringing the buildings.
Right.
And if there's money left to do some landscaping, that would be fabulous, but my main thing is completely updating the buildings and the living environments. So now, we do have a new flower bed to up and see.
Well, in the apartment, are you planning on extending the floor space?
No, the structure itself will not change.
Okay. I saw the foundation will not increase.
Right. The foundation sizes will not increase. We're not doing any new construction. It's just rehabbing what we currently have.
Yes. Okay.
Some might would like for them to be larger.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to increase that.
Well, no, I didn't. But I really didn't think so. But I was just wondering.
Yeah, no. Not any new construction.
No.
Just rehabbing.
Yeah. Yeah. And from what I've seen when I've been over there visiting people, it really needs it really needs all the work.
Sure it does. Yeah, it does. But we like to think it's come a long way in the last 6 years.
Yeah. And you know how old the original structures are.
I'm sorry?
You know how old the original structures are.
Section A and Section C were built in 1966. B section was built in 1985.
That's a long that. Yeah.
So considering their age, they're actually in good shape.
Yeah.
What method do you use to do little moving in and tail thing? What do you do out there?
Say that again?
If new rivers coming in,
Okay.
what method do you use if they tail something? And you give it to move out? You make them fix up or make them pay something or anything?
The tenants, oh yes sir, we have a charge list. We have a charge list. If a tenant comes in there and tears things up that's above normal wear and tear, yes sir, they are charged. They are held responsible. Now it's not always liked, but it's done.
I got my method. I had some rubber on the house. Let's fix it up. I don't know how you. They went into our house up.
They will. They will.
She better be at home right next week.
I got a neighbor got some good stuff.
My cousin's salutatorian, so he has to have a speech.
All right.
I kept telling him he needs to be thinking about it, he needs to be writing something down.
What's his
They
name?
looking for a
Right,
raise.
right.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he needs to get on that speech writing. Which I know, you know, people are like, I can't.
Sit down, you know,
She will be here.
you want to raise the
Yeah, my nephew is also graduating.
He sure is, yeah.
I don't know what he has. But I know he will
Yeah, we didn't have it on the agenda. That out the bid.
Well, you better get on the ball, it's Thursday. We may only one about, we couldn't get to, we handled it.
I got one for your mom, or something, you deliver it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because I didn't know if I should say 7:30 or yellow. So, I figured Kelly, you would be up here tonight if you would deliver it for me.
Yeah, the actual mailing address
It's the Weaver Street.
is 831.
Is it 831 or 732?
No, 831 North Drive.
Oh, that's the, okay.
That's
I've been going by there, but her band's been gone, so been trying to catch her at home. I like to visit with her once in a while.
Yeah, sometimes she's hard to catch. I said, we'll talk about a few weeks of this year. She has been on antibiotics constantly.
What is it?
Yeah.
Whenever I see her, I always go talk to her.
Yeah.
Brandy, how's she?
She's doing real good. She's good on cooking now, good at walking. Got a lot of liberty time. She's good.
I've done it more than once in the baskets. The basket.
I still do that.
When I went up there, I said, now, you tell me when you want me to go home. Yes, she did. She'll lift it for me. She won't.
John is there.
Which one?
Well, the dad.
Everybody's well.
Matthew.
He had his balls out here on that.
He's saying busy fishing.
They should have slept good today. They partied till about midnight last night.
Well, they want to party till
London went to sleep about 10:30 in December. She didn't want to watch Bill Cosby. She wanted to pack blue lines. So I finally stayed on Garfield and she went out about the rest there.
I could hear them just running.
Oh, yeah, listen. It's right on here screaming.
Thursdays, and you might have this meet on the tub because they got any questions.
Did Marvin tell you how bad I had my remote?
Because what was I doing? I was fixing to do something, and Mark was like, well, let me go. Go right on over there, and you help out Brandon, and when you're over there for about an hour and a half, I'll go over there and rescue you over here.
Okay, I have 6 o'clock. We're gonna call this regular monthly meeting to order. Would you please stand? Now, Betty will lead us in our invitation. Remain standing for the pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Our Heavenly Father, we're so grateful to be here tonight. We're so grateful for the rain and that you sent us today. Sometimes we don't think we need things, but you seem to always provide what we need. And we're just thankful for everything you do. We're thankful for being on the committee here tonight, as well as the mayor. And we hope that we do things that are pleasing in your eyes and the benefit of the town. We pray these things in Jesus' name.
Amen. Please join in.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Is there any amendments to the agenda? Any amendments to the agenda? I have 2. Number 3, which we're going to move around a little bit, was appointing Officer Robert Thompson as acting chief for the town of Merryville. That'll be number 3. Number 4, we have a motion to pursue RS 18-602. Advise the public participation 6 closure. I hear a motion to accept these amendments.
We'll make a motion to accept this.
All in favor?
Aye.
None opposed? So forth, carried. Okay. Approval of the minutes as presented for the public hearing, regular meeting, April 13, 2015. I have a motion.
Motion made.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of financial statement as presented for April 2015. I have a motion.
Motion.
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Under mayor's comments, I have a yellow tablet over here on the table, and that is for, in October the 24th of this year, anyone would like to put their name, telephone number on it. We're going to have several meetings up here to kind of get together and go out and tell the people of the town of Merryville about our 1/4% sales tax coming up in October the 24th. So anyone that would be willing to help us, I would definitely appreciate it. But the tablet over there at the end of our meeting, you can put your name on it if you so desire.
You put something in the water bill or something that goes out also.
We have that one call out, she did that. Tomorrow morning, seniors having their luncheon at the Methodist Church at 10 o'clock. It's going to be the award ceremony at the high school in the morning, tomorrow. Graduation is the 14th at 7 o'clock at the high school. The movie for the May the 23rd is Frozen. It's 7:30 at the Jack Taylor Pavilion.
Catfish deal for the senior citizens on the 21st.
What is that now?
Catfish dinner for the senior citizens.
Where's that going to go?
It's going to be at Fairgrounds or
Pavilion at the fairgrounds.
At the Grand Launch.
What time is that?
11 o'clock.
11 o'clock, the 21st?
Yeah.
This month at that fairground, that metal building.
No, they're gonna have it at the pavilion.
Huh?
They're gonna have it at the fairground pavilion at
Well, that's what
11.
I'm calling.
No, the one where they do all the performances and stuff.
That's that metal building.
Oh,
okay.
Right as you go in front of the
I'm at the wrong one. It's there.
I wish they did have it inside.
Well, it's air conditioning. I figured they'd have it there. But that's the 21st, 11 o'clock. Catfish for the senior citizens.
Need to bring your lawn chairs.
Call ahead of time.
Bring your lawn chairs. May the 21st, 11 a.m. in the river at the pavilion.
Would they be calling the BCAA to?
Council on Aging. Council on Aging's good. You gotta call them in ahead of time to let them know how
I talked to
many
Mr.
coming.
J not too long ago out of Bunslade. She tell me
That's
that.
what we had at the pavilion.
Yeah, last year.
They got the rotators around.
Yeah, I know they rotated. She didn't tell me nothing about
I
that.
thought they were gonna have it at Longville.
I did too, but
Well, they done put a brochure out and everything, but, somehow or other we
I
got
could
to
go
go
send
somewhere.
out the door about that. On our door, that they can know about. Anyway, it's May the 21st, 11 a.m. Under old business, number one, we have ordinance number 66-7A of the ordinance book under chapter 9 entitled franchising, article A entitled electricity, section 9-1 entitled franchise granted to Central Louisiana Electrical Company. This is what we have the public hearing about. Do I have any discussion on that from the board? If not, I'd like to entertain a motion to grant Clico the franchise on this.
Motion.
Second.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Under old business number 2 here, we have amendment 19 entitled zoning section 19.19 entitled non-conforming uses, paragraph 2. By amending paragraph 2, it will allow for non-conforming structure to be altered, improved, or reconstructed to exceed 10% of the value of the building structure unless the building structure is changed to a conforming use. And this was under a public hearing. Do I have any discussion on this for the board? If not, I entertain a motion. Second.
Second.
All in favor? Thank you very much. Under our new business, well, one, introduction of ordinance 28.5 entitled final budget for the fiscal year of July 1, 2015 through June 30th, 2016. I know Miss Jennifer is working on this. This has not been finalized yet, but it's just an introduction. Do I have a motion for this? Second. Motion second. All in favor? Thank you. Now we're going to go into police. Which one? Number 3. Or we'll do, okay. Okay. We'll do the Robert report right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay. We have a little change around here. A motion for appointment of Mr. Thompson as acting chief of the town of Merryville. I entertain the motion.
I recommend we take an step from the written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Thompson, you are now the acting chief for the town of Merryville, October 24th, when that'll be an election for that. Now we're going back under police personnel, and I'm going to let you take over this, Mr. Thompson. You have Floyd Martin here as the first one as a reservist. You can tell the board about this.
He works for the military full-time, and he was going to be here tonight to explain all the positions and all that stuff. He's got all kind of recommendations of any kind you want to look at. He's highly qualified, but he just wants to be a reservist. He does not want to go full-time.
How many reservists do you have right now?
Right now, I've got 3. I think I'll get rid of 1. So I had 4, so it's gone like down to 3.
Myself personally, I'd like to put him on the agenda for next month, but I'd like to see the individual.
Okay, that'll work.
That's my recommendation on
All
him.
right. We'll have a motion to put Mr. Floyd Martin on the agenda for next month. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Mr. Thompson, we have Mr. Cass here as full-time patrolman. I'll turn this over to you.
I would like for her to let the people know who she is and what all she's done. Let her take care of their own self.
I'm Shawn Kaz. I previously worked for Mobile Care Sheriff's Department for 5 years, actually right at 6 years previously. And I've worked for Phelps Correctional Facility previously before that, and recently I worked transportation at Mobile Care Sheriff's Office. I worked warrants, corrections officer, classification, as well as did other jobs intermixing with the detectives, and so pretty much I'm all around person to do pretty much everything. Currently, I was working for Phelps Correctional as a transportation officer, driver for the workforce, and just taking them on daily runs. That's pretty much it.
Have you ever did any patrolling? Were you going to be out there? You realize as a female, which I'm not trying to cut down one thing or another, but you will be out there on the roads, dark roads, either daytime or nighttime.
Oh, yes, sir.
You'll be by yourself.
Yes, sir. I've dealt with inmates, like I said, for over 6 years. I've dealt with inmates on Friday evening. I've also helped in the jail at times when they had fights and things. I helped break up fights and stuff. So I feel real comfortable about doing this job. I believe
I believe I recognize you.
I do you.
Where do you live?
I live in Durham. Yes, sir.
You should come on the job, you had a small children, you left alone?
Oh, no, sir. My kids are grown. I have older kids. They're already grown away from home. So I'm basically by myself right now. Currently, I'm staying with my mom at the moment, but she's been kind of sick.
I'll take care of them. Mom take care of the children you work with.
Oh, no, sir, I don't have any kids that are at home.
I'm
No, sir.
concerned about small children.
No, sir, I don't have any at home.
What's
What
up,
about health issues? Do you have any health problems? Take any medications?
No, sir, I don't.
Well,
Anybody else have any questions?
unless
I've
there's,
seen her around the sheriff's office, but I don't know her, but I've seen her there working, and I've worked with several of them.
unless there are any more questions, I recommend that we hire her.
I second
Motion been made, second. All in favor?
Aye.
Welcome aboard.
that.
Number 3 is Michael Skelly as a reservist. I'll turn this over to you, Mr. Thompson.
Well, everybody knows about Michael Stelly. He was a good patrol officer. Now, what happened after he took office up here, it kind of faltered some. But he knows his line of business when it comes to the road. And he couldn't be here because he's got to work for his gravel pit because they had some kind of major blowout. That's the reason he's not here today. And he would be a good asset to us too.
What job you want, reserve?
Yes, sir.
Permanent.
Reserve.
I can see where it'd be an advantage to qualify for everything, and we know that there, that's the biggest qualification living here in Merryville. So, we need to keep a record of these people that we have reserved that we call and, oh, I can't come in for this or that.
I've already got that posted on the wall.
It seems like we're going through a lot of reserves and
We're
things.
starting to keep a record of, if we call them and they say, I can't come in, and we're gonna have a meeting with all the reserves, and we're gonna implement, if we call you, say if we call you 3 times, and you come up with this off-the-wall excuse of I can't make it because I'm doing this, that, and the other, or because I wanna go out this weekend,
Are you in charge right now or him?
Well, he's saying the same thing I was gonna say, but we got to say, we got it on the wall already, and we call them, they don't show up the third time, we've taken everything away from them, they'll not be on the reserve list.
Good enough.
I agree with that.
There's gonna be some changes going on.
Anybody else have any questions?
Is there a motion? I hear a motion.
Have a motion, we hire him as a reservist.
Michael Stelly as a reservist. All in favor?
Nobody would.
Second. 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 Okay. Got a motion and a second on Mr. Michael Stelly. All in favor? All ayes? Okay.
The last one we want to remove.
Motion carried.
Yeah, he had been here one time in 3 years, I don't need.
Last one you have, Mr. Thompson, removal of Mr. James Valerie from the reservist list.
Have you got his clothing or anything?
No, we're gonna call him as soon as this meeting's over with, and get in touch with him, and get all our stuff back.
Okay, when's the last time he's been in here?
I've seen him one time, that was his past football season, and he just transported the football team down to one of the football games. That's the only time I've ever laid eyes on him. He has not been here for any reserve at all.
Ever been notified to come in as a reservist?
Well, that is on them, they supposed to let us know. If we need somebody, but it's always open for the reserves to come in and work. They can do it anytime they want to.
Okay,
He has made no effort whatsoever.
Clothing and stuff like that, so it's pretty expensive.
I'll make a motion, we remove him from the reserve
Okay,
list.
we have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. And our next one is, under new business is a motion to pursue RS 18.602. And what this is from the Secretary of State is call a special election to fill the unexpired term of Mr. Michael Stelly, which Mr. Thompson has filled that position tonight from the board. And the next scheduled election is October 24, 2015. Qualifying date September 8th, 9th, 10th, 2015. Do I have a motion to accept this?
Motion made.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Robert, we've been a lot of good input on you, what little bit of time you've been here already. Hope you take strong consideration come 24 October.
Well, if anybody has any problems, just feel free to call myself or Officer Paul here.
Now it's open for public participation. It's your turn. Public. Early, y'all got some.
Roger, what else, what other plans do you have for the police department while you're there?
Well, one thing is trying to get rid of that drug problems over the housing projects. It's getting bad.
Yes, sir.
But that's gonna have to take help from us and the Beauregard Sheriff's Department. We can't do it on our own. That's gonna be the main concern, trying to get rid of that mess
I'm
over
sure
there.
you've discussed this with the mayor, right?
In case I want to have a talk with the police, would somebody be at the building at all time or sometime?
The way we are, we need tickets and stuff. We can't be at the office over here and write tickets in the office. We got to be on the road. We have a cell phone we keep with us. If anybody needs to get in touch with us, they can notify us on that cell phone.
What about the cop cars, how are they doing?
The gray ghost, as I call it, is down.
Which one is that one, the Crown Vic or
The
the?
one that's right on.
It's, you can drive it, as long as you're moving, you'll be alive. But once you park it up, you'll go to sleep.
Well, leave it running and park it over in the drug problem line, smoke.
Shop, the mosquito population in Merryville was decreased by at least 3
Well, look, I was attacked by some gnats the other day. Y'all could have come drive me out of the house.
They don't get them, I tried.
No, we're in bad shape of a vehicle.
We'll worry that.
That's the main thing right now. You can't keep driving that one good vehicle to death.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because
or take them out.
when you parked up, that motor's still
With
running.
everybody taking the cars home, would it be beneficial to leave the cars here?
Well, I got
And then everybody drive in?
that Impala, as soon as he gets through the training session, it's gonna be left out here. But Mr. Jordan, as long as he doesn't get any more complaints on him, which he hasn't here lately, I'm gonna let him.
You know what, I have to say this, there was one complaint. He was doing 50 from the river the other day.
Really, I'm calling you driving too slow.
The poor girl was like,
you
I
was in
don't know if
college,
I
so.
should have passed him or not. I was like, wait a minute, he was doing how? 50?
So he was
She's
in
like,
traffic.
He was
No.
reading traffic.
State law says you can't drive over 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. I only go 5 on it.
So he was doing 50 all the way through to the, I laughed all the way.
Paul, if I need assistance real quick, he'll be here. And he knows his business. That's the only one that's gonna be taking the vehicle outside the city hall.
Just as long as he's not.
Speeding, running red lights.
Well,
All that good
I
stuff.
found out about the red light situation. He had papers he was serving at the jailhouse. They had a wreck over here at the curb. So he had,
The lights weren't on. That was probably what threw him off. You
well,
know,
I was informed he had lights on.
I know if it's dark, I have to turn lights on the front. I have to turn my windshield lights off, my visor lights, because the flashback off the windshield, you can't see. So I've got grill lights, but I've got the ones on the back too.
Which one's that I was in there? That white one.
That white one, oh my
I
God.
like it. I turn everything
That one there,
on.
that one there,
Right.
you ain't had to turn them on.
Do you use a tire mechanic or you just take your garage each time something will go wrong? We got a mechanic in the town.
Yes,
You use it?
yes, sir.
Well, we can, the last issue we had with Tahoe, we took it to.
Yeah, we had to take the tire hose rid of the car because it was still under warranty. But anything, like lights and stuff, oil changes and all that kind of stuff, yeah, we utilize him.
Or you go to the garage, boys, you from the town, you got.
You started a file on the individuals so you can kind of keep track of who's doing what.
Oh, we gonna give
Ticket wise,
we're gonna give the mechanic over there, we're gonna set up a schedule. He'll have a copy, and
I'm
that
not
way.
talking about mechanics, I'm talking about police officers doing their job.
What are you talking about here?
If you know, if you gotta do personnel file, if you gotta do canceling or something other.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have that.
Rated for the whole month or.
Yeah, we're gonna have that.
2 tickets and everybody else wrote 15 tickets.
Yep.
Not that we want the 15 tickets go down to 2 tickets for everybody, but you know.
Well, I done talked to Mr. Weaver over here. He's gonna have to start giving out tickets, and we've already issued tickets.
When it's raining, he can't. But every shift I've been working, it's been raining hard.
Get
They
an
got
umbrella.
these little umbrellas.
No, it's
I did have
Yeah.
to say, that Mr. Weaver back here, he does patrol the streets.
Yes, he does.
He does in the morning before the school bus.
And he was always checking on us Saturday when us 3 women were sitting up at the museum by ourselves.
Nobody was gonna get us, they brought her back.
What do you say, she?
No, we are gonna
They
have
snatched us 3
a
women.
disciplinary charge with us.
Me, you, and Jeffy.
I think you bring it back, give whoever sitting there wanting to take you.
There you go.
I have more questions.
I'm good.
Well, we got a chief of Merryville, that's what I like about it. We got a chief of Merryville.
Amen.
That's what we need, a person from Merryville to take care of school.
Any further discussion, talk, comments, gripes?
Did you?
If not, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn our meeting. I appreciate all of you coming out. Have a motion. Second. Now, second.
Second.
All in favor? We adjourn.
Donna, welcome aboard.
Mark, did you mention moving up?
I think.
That was a
You and
Did you announce it?
Mount Phelps. He was on face shield.
Master Sergeant Benny.
Oh, the sweet brother's
Master
died.
Sergeant.
Yeah.